Hey guys, how you all doing? Steve Dark here. Guys, so I've got quite a lot of questions about curses lately. I've been working a lot of curse and nexus lately, and just as a disclaimer, I'm not a bad guy. Me personally, before I do perform a hex or curse on someone, I always, for myself anyway, I go into the situation and I make sure it's justified. So just to give you a little bit more understanding on curses, seeing that it's coming up so much, I want you guys to just have this as a teaching. So before I chat a bit more about that, you know, if you need me, what my services are, it's listed down below, and I've said it many, many times. Tarot readings, spiritual counseling, spiritual growth lessons, LHP lessons, spell work, hit me up. Share the vids, like, subscribe, thank you. So, okay, so when it comes to curses, all spells you want to be pretty specific for obvious reasons, but especially on a curse. Firstly, it can come back on you, so make sure it's justified. And if you're not going to get a spell cast like myself or someone legit to do it for you, and on that note, by the way, this also came up recently. I don't want to warn you guys, there are a shit lot of fakers out there. If you don't actually see them talking enough and actually sharing their knowledge, I can almost guarantee you they don't have the knowledge and powers. They got an interest in the field and pretend to know what they're doing. So just be very careful of it. So, because it's a curse, protect yourself first. If you're going to do it yourself, go ahead, watch my vids, learn how to do it. Protect yourself first, because I do it for the client and myself when I'm about to perform my hex or banishing or a specific type of curse. Protect yourself first and foremost. In the spell and in the materials as well, make sure you're represented there and you are protected. If you need more information on that, hit me up. So, depending on how the person has wronged you, and you know it's justified, you can do what I refer to as a mirror curse, where you can build your altar and your representation materials facing either one mirror, two mirrors, or three mirrors on your intent. But you'd have to focus each reflection that whatever this person has done to you or caused you. So it's two different things. What they've done to you and caused you, two different things. You can reflect that back on their life. If you want something specific, put it specifically in the petition. If you want them to suffer financially, put that specifically in the petition. If you want them to lose their job, be specific. If you want their health to fail, be specific. But like I say, make sure you're protected and work with the correct entity. If you're working with an entity that is perhaps jealous or full of rage and your relationship isn't well with them, that can also fuck shit up, by the way, either for the wrong person or yourself. Again, because it's a curse, make sure you know the person's full name, date of birth, and location. Doesn't have to be the street address, but narrow it down. And then when you do the visualization part, the actual working of a part, be very clear on who you see and what you see happening. If you lose focus on it, I'm telling you now, that shit is either going to come running down onto you or someone else in your life, because you are the source of this energy signature now. So you've got to send that very clearly and at the right pace that you want it. And again, with curses, you can extend the duration after the work. For like a basic curse or spell, I will work for 3-4 days. Then I've developed other forms of curses which I work for 5 to 10 days. And if you want to enhance it even further, the discarding of the spell is also important. I've mentioned in other vids, let it die down naturally, never snuff it out. And when you want to pack it away, pack it away. And then after a few days, while the energy is still strong, depending on the intent you want, find the appropriate place to bury it or burn it, depending again on your intent. So your intent must be clear. The person in your mind must be very clear. What you want to happen to them must be very clear. And your justification must be very clear. Guys, I hope that made sense. I just felt I needed to share that. So yeah, that's one of the things I also offer, besides the teachings. Guys, keep well. Chat soon.